Right now, your thumb taps glass. Very advanced, very shiny. But ancient humans began smaller, slower, softer, tastier looking. A leopard would not be impressed. Your ancestors had no claws, no fangs worth bragging about, no armor, no wings, and honestly, weak Wi-Fi. So here is the question. How did ancient humans evolve? How did the snack become king? The answer is not strength. That would be too simple. The answer is cheating. Not evil cheating, evolutionary cheating. Your ancestors changed the rules. First, they stood up. In Laetoli, Tanzania, researchers found footprints about 3.6 million years old. They were pressed into volcanic ash, not modern humans, likely Australopithecus afarensis. Small bodies, big problem. But those feet walked upright. That is not just walking, that is a new camera angle. Suddenly eyes rise above grass, hands are free to carry, a baby, a stone, maybe lunch if lucky. But standing up has a cost. You are easier to notice. Congratulations, you are vertical meat. So the next trick arrives. Hands become problem solvers. Around 2.6 million years ago, Oldowan stone tools appear. In places like Kenya and Tanzania, sharp flakes cut meat and plants. That sounds small. It is not small. A rock becomes a tooth. A hand becomes a toolkit. That is not a weapon. That is outsourced biology. Your ancestors stop waiting for evolution to grow claws. They pick up claws. But tools need brains, and brains are expensive. Your brain burns energy like a tiny, greedy campfire. So food has to change. Meat, marrow, cooked roots, shared scraps, stolen chances. Survival becomes a group project. And yes, the group chat mattered. If you were an ancient human, what would save you first? Bigger muscles or better teamwork? Comment your answer before cheating, because the evidence gets stranger. At Jebel Irhoud in Morocco, fossils about 300,000 years old show early Homo sapiens faces, not exactly like yours, but close enough to feel rude. The face is becoming modern, the brain case is still changing. Human evolution is not instant, it's a messy software update, buggy, slow, occasionally brilliant. Then comes fire joining the story. At Wonderwerk Cave in South Africa, burned material deep inside the cave suggests fire use far earlier than most school posters admit. Fire changes everything. Night becomes less terrifying. Food becomes softer and safer. Cold becomes less bossy. Predators meet a glowing problem. That is not just heat, that is portable daylight. But fire alone is not enough. A chimp can use a stick. A crow can solve puzzles. Humans do something weirder. They copy each other obsessively. One person learns a trick, another person improves it. A child watches both. The tribe keeps the upgrade. That is not memory, that is culture. Culture means evolution can move faster than bones can. Your body takes ages. Your ideas can travel tonight. Then comes the final cheat. Ancient humans imagine tomorrow. They plan a hunt. They carry food back. They teach children dangers. They bury meaning into objects. They make the invisible useful. A trail becomes a map. A sound becomes a warning. A story becomes survival gear. This is why the weak animal wins. Not because it becomes strongest, because it becomes connected. It stands up. It picks up stone. It tames fire. It shares memory. It turns fear into plans. Now look back at your thumb, still tapping glass. Same hand, longer story. Ancient humans did not escape nature. They learned to rewrite it.